Hey everybody, Tom Gentile. Welcome to Tom's Trading Room. In this video, I want to update you on the crypto markets, and I'm going to be showing you three different cryptocurrencies, three different ways. So quite a few charts, not a lot of time. So let's get going here. If you take a look at my screen, I'm going to bring the screen up. You're looking at Bitcoin right now. This is BTC. So I'm going to show this three different ways for Bitcoin, also three different ways for Ethereum, and I'm going to finish out three different ways looking at DOGE. So looking at Bitcoin, you can see just hitting all-time highs recently as we went up above 67,500. In fact, we've hit the 68,000 level before pulling back a bit. So if we indeed pull back, where are we likely to go? Well, take a look at my charts, and this is what I'm seeing by way of Fibonacci retracements. Now, Fibonacci retracements are when you go from a low to a high, how far back do we pull before we start to hit what we call support points? The first support point I see is the 38% support, and that's 53,127. 50% down from the recent run-up will take us to 48,672, and 61% takes us to 44,217. Now, I like these areas here. If we're going to pull back, that 53,127 looks like a very interesting area of support. All right, that's the first chart I want to show you when it comes to Bitcoin. All right, next thing I want to do is I want to see what the moving averages are telling us. So I'm going to go to our moving average signals. Let's update same time frame. And as you can see here, this is a trend trading strategy where we're looking at two different moving averages. Right now, the long terms are telling us that things are still looking really good. Our last long signal we see here, and this is looking at the 5,200. All right, last long signal showing us that move at right around 46,000 and where we are now. But if we want to look at this more as a trader, then we're going to look at 10-day moving averages as the short term and 30-day as the long term. Let's reset that up and see what it looks like. And you can see here, more aggressively, we saw buying opportunities in the mid-30s. The sell was in the mid-40s. Buy back again at 50,000, and it's still long and going strong. Third chart with Bitcoin looks like this. This is something we call Darknet. Darknet is our strategy we look at for determining what we like to call channel stacks, all right, or triple stack compression. This is a buy-only strategy. As you can see here with Bitcoin, we've had several short-term buys and sells. Here's one that took us from about 40,000 to 45. Here's one that didn't work out. This was a couple $1,000 loss. But look at the big winner that happened back at the beginning of October. All right, taking us from 45,000 all the way up to 63 before the sell. And then again, just a little more than a week ago, we got a buy in around 61 to 62,000. And of course, that is up by several thousand points. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Symbol is ETH. And I'm going to do it all over again, guys. Ethereum. And let's start with just a simple crypto chart. So the crypto chart of Ethereum looks like this with Fibonacci on it. Ethereum 2, making new all-time highs. Fantastic. If you're a long trader or a long investor in Ethereum, I mean, you got to go all the way back to really the middle of July, and you can see where this thing was, around 1,800, 1,786. Sounds like a year, right? But look at where we are now. We're just bouncing around $4,800 right now. So this has seen more than a double just in the last few months. In fact, in the last 6 weeks, we've seen it go from around 3,000 to up to near 5. I mean, 4,800. That's a big move that just happened in the last 6 weeks. I don't have any pullback information as of right now. I mean, we're not seeing any pullbacks happen, but if they do, this is what we're looking at for Ethereum. The 38% retracement would take us down to around 36.55. 50% off takes us to 32.98. And 61%, 29.41. I like it if we were to hold in these two levels here, if we do pull back. And pulling back to the 38 and 50% means taking some of the folks that got in up here, the FOMO folks, turning them upside down and shaking them to see if we can get the change out. We can get them out of the market. That's actually healthy. It's healthy for any volatile stock and, of course, volatile assets like crypto. All right, so that's Ethereum looking at the Fibonacci range. If we take a look at the moving average signals, let's update the moving average signals. You can see here, we saw a last full buy and sell signal that took us from just above 2,100 all the way up here to 3,600. We had a pullback. We had another buy came in right at 3,600. So, you know, buying it on the upside, and it's still long as we're heading right around 4,800 as of this video. And then finally, are there any darknet signals that are giving us buying opportunities in Ethereum? Well, the most recent one we see is a buy at around 3,500 and a rebuy at 3,800. Now, darknet will give us sometimes second and even third entries. We had 2 entries into Ethereum, and as you can see here by looking at the chart, it's gone well up since that buy back there, probably about 6 to 7 weeks ago. All right, still going strong. These dots you see on the screen, these are stop darts that are telling us that if Ethereum closes down below the current dart, then we will indeed get a sell signal and move aside on Ethereum. So that's ETH. I'm going to end with Doge. And you know what I want to do is I want to show you Doge first. And we're going to look at darknet on Doge first, because Doge is going to come up and you're not going to see any darknet signals. We did get a darknet signal way back here in July on Doge at 18 and then out at 20. So basically a little 2-cent move. Since then, we've seen nothing. How about moving averages? So take a look at the moving averages. We see that we're currently a long at 24 on Doge, and Doge is trading right around 27.5 as of this video. And then finally, if we look at the Fibonacci ratios, the fib levels are really interesting for Doge, because when you take a look at this one, it actually gets, it does show the upside from 17 cents all the way to 34, okay? So that was a double move, but that was a move off the bottom. We did get a pullback. Look at the pullback, though. The pullback took us from 34 all the way through the 61% retracement. So if you really want to look at Doge correctly, you have to reset this. And for me to reset it means that I got to go in and plug in not 120 days, but somewhere around 90 to, let's put in 100 days. Let's update this with 100 days. Now, nope, going to need to do it one more time. All right, so if I reset this one more time, this is what doing these videos live will do to you. But if I put in 90 days, I want to reset the graph where it starts high and goes low, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. Graph starts high at 34, goes all the way down to below 20. We go through the 38, we go through the 50, we go through the 61. All right, we come back down. So we hit the 100, we come back down, we hit the 38. Now we're trying to get back above that 61% retracement. Getting above and closing above that for more than one day is bullish on Doge. So thought I would hang out with you here for a few minutes, show you a few charts on what I'm seeing happening in the world of cryptocurrency. You want to help me out, like this video. It helps support the channel. Also, for those of you who are new, if you subscribe, we do videos like this in the stock options and crypto markets at least once a week. And I am working on getting more live streams here for all of you fine folks here at YouTube. Thank you very much. This is Tom Gentile. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.